14th Amendment right to citizenship? The Supreme Court taken over by fascists and greenlighting every move Trump makes? Attacking the museums and the universities and anybody who dares to speak up. They are going after their Democratic rivals. They are taking over, moving to take over any of these cities that are Democratic strongholds. And Trump has ticked off a list. He's a genocidal racist. He ticked off the list of majority black populations, of cities with huge black populations that he calls criminal. Look, we gotta recognize that there is no living through this. There is no safe space we're gonna find. There is no place that we're gonna be able to wait this out and wait for the next election. That's not what's happening here. This is fascism. And what's happening right now is not just happening to DC. It's right to say free DC. But it's not just happening to DC. It's happening to the capital of the country, and they are doing a takeover of the country that endangers humanity. It is not an exaggeration to say it endangers humanity. Scientists know the disease that hits when you don't have that science in the government. Scientists know, and people that have worked in the government know what it means when you take away U.S. aid to people that need the help in other parts of the country. People know in other parts of the world, this means lives. And the devastation to the environment is a threat to humanity's future. This has to be driven from power. And that is what we are here to tell you, and what we are here to call you into, is the fight to drive the fascist regime from power. And I'm going to tell you how to do it. Because anybody who tells you that we have to resist while we wait for the next election is feeding you a deadly delusion. There is not going to be a next election that does anything. Election. And people who just tell you, well, we've been through this before, we just have to keep each other safe. Yes, we do have to keep each other safe, but we've not been through what we're seeing right now. Not since the Confederacy, okay? Not since before the Civil War, okay? And what we need to do now is unprecedented. And I'm not saying we need to start a civil war right now. What I'm saying is we need a mass, non-violent resistance of people shutting down this whole country that refuses to allow fascism to go forward and does not stop until the regime falls. And what we are doing here today is part of making that happen. And November 5th, it begins. November 5th, we are calling people across this country to flood into D.C., to surround the White House, to surround the Capitol, to surround the fascist-packed Supreme Court, and people throughout D.C. to come in and be part of surrounding those institutions of power and demanding the regime must go, the regime must go, Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! Trump must go now! So I want to hear you all say that with me as loud as you can right now. Because we got to bring this up now, and we got to take this into every corner of society, into our schools, into our jobs. No institution should be allowed to capitulate to Trump. There should be no more Columbia universities bowing down and saying we're going to do what Trump wants, and we're going to hand over our Middle East Studies Department, and we're going to let them repress our students. No. And if you are in a school, or you are in a hospital, or you are in a government agency, or whatever you are in, you got to be part of the people saying, not in our fucking institution, we're not going along with it. We're going to demand